How y'all doing? Real quick update here, real quick. Fast and in a hurry. There's only one transmission sitting out here now, and there's no lights on, so you can't see anything. Everything's done except for exhaust. That's one thing I like about the small block Chevy and Chevrolet in general. I mean, even the 4L60E with the giant wiring harness and all the bull crap involved with it, you can change the transmission by yourself in a couple, 3 hours. I think I spent about 3 hours doing this because I've, been taking a whole lot of breaks and stuff. Trying not to get aggravated at it. But, sorry about that. All the grunting and noises, I'm a little sore from being up and down 30 different times. But yeah, this has got the thicker aluminum inspection plate on it. That's where the old O2 sensor was or whatever. Don't need that anymore. I did cut the exhaust off because it was just right in the freaking way and you couldn't get anything done because of it. So yeah, everything's in there, cross member, all the bolts are in it tight. She's good to go. Everything is good to go except for exhaust. If I had exhaust on it, I could fire it up and drive it right now. Maybe a little fluid. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. So this thing's done. I gotta rig up some exhaust. I'm fixing to go outside and see if I got some kind of flex pipe and just a piece of pipe or flex pipe, and I'll rig something up for now just to get me by. There's the inspection cover off the other transmission. It's a thin sheet metal one. So yeah, and I did put a new battery in it the other day. That's awesome. 50 bucks at Walmart, $49.99. That's, man, you can't beat that. That's cheap. So yeah, I'm going to probably tidy up some of the wiring because half of it looks like it's about to lay on the exhaust. That might have been for me in there moving stuff around trying to fit my big clumsy arms in places, and I had to use like 5 different wrenches on this one bolt just because every one of my wrenches is clocked just a little bit different. I don't know if you can grasp what I'm talking about here. There's a 14 millimeter. Where's the wrenches that I was talking about? Here we go. This one. What other one was I using? That Matco Tools. Yeah, there we go. Mac Tools. So if you lay these out, you'll notice they're clocked just a little bit differently. Like, see all that points right there, and that one's over a little bit further. So having a array of really crappy wrenches, well, I mean, these are good wrenches, don't get me wrong, so are these, whatever brand these are. I kind of like these little shorties. So having a variety of different wrenches that's all just a little bit different enabled me to use one wrench, turn it just a little bit, grab another wrench, turn it a little more to grab another wrench, which is this 14 millimeter. This clocked even different than all these. And grabbing one wrench after another, 3 in a row, 3 wrenches in circulation to turn one bolt, and it took forever, and it sucked. I cheated getting them all back in. I took the distributor cap off and moved a few things out of the way, unbolted the fan shroud, and I let the engine dangle down, and I put it together at an angle and just dumped transmission fluid out the tail shaft like crazy. There's a pan somewhere. I don't know where that pan went to. Somewhere there's a blue pan with a little fluid in it. I need to kind of see how much I dumped out so I know how much to put back in it. Oh yeah, not much. Not much at all. So anyway, that was not fun. It's not enjoyable working on this here particular truck. It's something about the way GM did the whole engine in there, the angle thing. Like, here's about the center line of the truck. If you look straight down the center line of the truck, that engine's quite a bit offset. I mean, you gotta really back the camera up to see what I'm talking about, but that engine's quite a bit to that side. Like, I don't know why they did that, but it makes things a pain in the rear end to work on. Just hard to work on. I have no idea. You got tons of room on this side. I mean, you could take a nap in there. This side right there, the manifold overhangs the frame rail. Just about. I mean, it's like, it's stupid. There's no room on this side at all to do anything you need to. This side's not too bad, but it's, the engine's too far back and too far to this side. I wish they'd have just kept it centered and a little farther forward like it was, and they probably did that for handling or something, I don't know, but it sucks. You would not believe how big of a gas tank this thing has in it though. It'll hold 40 gallons of gas. I don't know if somebody's put a bigger tank in it or what, but it has got a giant gas tank in it. I mean, it goes all the way almost to the axle, all the way to the front, and it's a big thick son of a gun. I mean, you can put so much fuel in this thing. And it'll drink it all up too, every drop. It's not so good on gas with a carburetor. The TBI setup is pretty good on gas. But I'm not really blaming it on the carburetor, I'm blaming it on that big camshaft I got in there. Because that came out of the S10, that's a comp cams blower and turbo camshaft made for like boost. This don't have no boost. It's got lots of boost leaks. I don't know. So, I don't know, that's a pretty good engine though. It's been a really tough engine. It's put up a ton of abuse. So is that transmission, so that's a good thing. So anyway, enough rambling. There's your quick update video. Transmission's in. The only thing I got left to do is hook up this ground clamp from my windshield wipers, because that fell off somehow. Gotta zip tie a few wires up, tidy things up, throw some random, just any kind of exhaust on it. It doesn't really matter. And she's good to go. Then I got to get it off these rims, which is not so much fun. My jack don't really go up that high anymore. My poor old jack's failing me. It was bleeding off with the transmission on it. It's starting to get to where it's bleeding off. I mean, it's old, but it's getting in pretty sad shape. I'm gonna have to maybe get the cylinder rebuild in it. I hate to do that. It's about as cheap to just buy a new jack anymore, but when I get a good floor jack that I like to keep it around, you know. I get attached to my tools, man. I'm sentimental. I am tired. It's like 12:30 at night right now, and I can't even think of what to say. So there's y'all another video. I'm gonna try to rig up some exhaust real quick and go to sleep a lot. See you tomorrow.